What you're looking at now is the Trinity test, which was the first atomic bomb test ever done. And of course, it was done by the world famous J. Robert Oppenheimer. By the way, the J stands for Julius. I'd like to tell you a few fascinating facts about this. First of all, I have not yet seen the movie. That's why I decided to make this video, because right after I make this video, I'll be going to the theaters. So I'll go over all these points really fast and then head over to the theater. First thing I'd like to say is he was nominated for 3 different Nobel Prizes and stunningly never won any of them. Did you know that he knew the ancient Indian language Sanskrit? You may be familiar that he has a famous line from the Bhagavad Gita, which is a Hindu text that says, "I am become death." He actually researched how to read this ancient language. Astonishing. Throughout his adult life, he was also mixed up with different communist groups. His wife, his mistress, and he himself were all under surveillance at different points by the FBI based on their communist leanings. Oppenheimer and Albert Einstein had a lot in common. Both of them were Jewish, both of them had German heritage. Both of them actually had mistresses too, which is neither here nor there. And both of them obviously were instrumental in creating atomic energy and the atomic bomb. So to be clear, Einstein was born in Germany and immigrated to USA, but Oppenheimer was actually born in New York City, went to Harvard, but actually went to university in Germany after he had went to Harvard in the late 1920s. Then, of course, returned to America to be a professor. You may have noticed throughout the video, there's been images of a Van Gogh painting, and that might seem random at first glance. But the point of that is to show Oppenheimer was an art collector, and he had an original Van Gogh, a beautiful picture of wheat fields. There it is right now as I'm speaking of it. If I could leave you with one final piece of advice that I get from Dr. Oppenheimer's entire life, is that science and politics don't always mix. The reason for this is that science is a collaborative process where other scientists share ideas to make things better, but in government, they love secrecy. They like secrecy way too much for my liking, but I understand why they do. Robert Oppenheimer was a remarkably complex man. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.